Hello people, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Mihika and I love makeup. I'm going to be creating this look as promised in my last video, which was a more Valentine's daytime look. This is more of a Valentine's nighttime look. I thought what better than a classic winged eye and bold red lips. It goes with any outfit, whatever you decide to wear, and literally can be done for any age group of makeup lovers and makeup wearers. So stay tuned, keep watching. I'm going to do this look now, and I hope you try to recreate it for Valentine's Day, Valentine's night, for your date. Keep watching. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be linking my Instagram account in the description box below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, because then you get notified when I have a new video coming out. And give this video a thumbs up if you like this video, and watch it the entirety, and then give it a thumbs up and keep spreading the love. So first I'm going to be starting out with my regular Olay Double Action Moisturizer and Primer. I'm just going to moisturize my face with it. I've just washed and prepped my skin with some face oil from Palmer's. I'll link that in the description box below. Next, to prime my face, I'm going to be using the Shell Makeup Base. Is that focusing? The Shell Makeup Base from Miniso, the Minipony range. This is in the shade 03 Beige. And I'm just using that on the T-zone, around the T-zone, that's it. I'm just going to give that about 30 seconds to 45 seconds to dry on my face and set in my face. Then I will go into the foundation. I'll do my base first this time and then go on to my eyes, because the eyes don't have a lot of work on it, so there's not going to be a lot of fallout. So I'll finish my base and then go on to my eyes. This is a very, very classic look, so I want to make it as easy as possible for you to try out for Valentine's Day. So now once my primer and my moisturizer are all nice and set in place, I'm going in to do my foundation. I'm going to be mixing two foundations today. Actually, I'm going to be mixing in two shades of the same foundation, because I feel like it works better for me when I mix it rather than using just one. This is a L'Oreal True Match foundation. They come in, they don't just have shades, they have shades based on your undertone, so that is really cool. I like this about this foundation, is that you can choose the one which suits your undertone. So I feel, okay, so I am a neutral undertone, but I feel like I am somewhere in between these two shades. So I'm going to be mixing these two shades. This is 4N and 2R2C. So 4N is beige and 2R2C is vanilla rose. I'm just they have pumps, so I'm just going to mix them on the back of my hand as usual, and spread it all across my face with a brush first, and then use a damp beauty sponge to just buff the entire thing out. What I like about this foundation is that it is very, very light coverage. You can build it up if you want. And also it has these shimmery particles in them, so they kind of reflect light and they give you this illuminating effect. So it's like an illuminating foundation. Next, I'm going to be highlighting and contouring my face. I'll start with the contouring. I'm going to be using this cream contour. This is from Wet n Wild stick. This is a Mega Glow contour stick. This is in the shade Oaks on You, and I'm just going to be drawing the lines on my face where I'm going to be contouring, and then with a beauty sponge I'm just going to blend it all out really well and buff it in. Can you see the effect it already has? Can you see my cheekbones look a little more sleek, and this looks all cut, and yeah. I love contouring when I have to really get ready, and I keep it for times like these. Next, to highlight, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is in the shade 25 medium. I'm just going to be applying it under the eye, on the bridge of my nose, and the places I want to highlight or conceal. Next, I'm going to set in the concealer that I just applied. I'm using this Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 130 Buff Beige. This is their compact. I'm using a precision powder brush, and I'm just going to set the under eye area and the areas where I have my concealer, just so that it does not crease, or in the areas where I tend to crease. After that, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. I'm going to do it a little different this time. I'm using this. You can't actually read it because I've used it so much. This is the Essence Eyebrow Stylist Set in the shade Natural Brunette. It's got these two powder shades in them. They are brunette style. I'm first going to be, I'm using this dual brow shaper. With the spoolie, I'm just going to be brushing the hair out, and then with the other side, I'm going to be filling it in with the darker shade. After that, I'm going to color my eyelids, and I'm going to keep it very subtle because the hero of this entire look is going to be the winged liner and the bold red lips. So I'm using this. This is the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Velvet Rose palette, and I'm going to be using these two shades. This all over my lid, and this, I think this is the shade 14. And this is the shade 10. So this is going to go all over my lid, and this is going to be the transition shade. I'm just using the regular eyeshadow brushes. I'm going to take this and put it all over my lid. It's a very subtle brown color. And then with this shade, I'm going to put it in as a transition shade and just blend it out. Then with a clean finger, I'm using this shade 1 over here and just putting it under the brow bone to highlight the brow bone. Next, the hero of this entire look. God bless me, I'm so tensed. This is a winged liner. I'm going to be using this Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner for it. Just because it's so easy to work with, and it's easier to work with than a liquid liner. I'm using this eyeliner brush, and starting with the wing first. I'm coming in a little closer. I hope you can see this. And now for my lower waterline, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild Kohl pencil in the shade Nude. Just to give that emphasis on the winged liner, and I don't want to make the entire eye smoky. So the entire emphasis I want on the winged liner. Next for mascara, I'm going to be using this, the Get Big Lashes. Before that, I'm going to curl my lashes, just the regular routine. I'm going to curl my lashes, and then I'm going to use the Essence Get Big Lashes. I'm going to finish my face for the bronzer and everything. To bronze my face, I'm going to be using this from the Sugar Cosmetics Contour de Force Mini Bronzer. This is in the shade 02 Woody Wonder. This is what it looks like. And it's a very nice warm shade. I'm going to be taking this round buffer brush, and I'm just, as usual, bronzing my face. And my nose, I'm going in with the finger. Then for highlighter, I'm using this Essence Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. Obviously, this is in the shade 01 Ladies Night. And I'm again using my fingers for this because it's just more precise. I'm putting this on the highest points of my face where the light can hit. This is not a very shimmery highlighter, and that's why I'm using this. I don't want to go very high on shimmer or gloss in this look. So there, and on the tip of my nose. For blush, I'm using this Lakme Face Sheer in the shade Desert Rose. Again, this is a very warm shade, that is why I'm using it, and I don't want, this will again do the work of the highlighter as well. Now to set the entire look in, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus in matte finish. This is the black one. The previous video I had used the white one, which is natural finish. This is the matte finish one. I'm just going to spritz my face entirely. I want to keep this look matte. Finally, the second hero of this entire look is going to be the lips. I'm going in for a bold red lip, and I was a little confused between which shades to use for my bold red lip, because these two are my favorite shades. One is the MAC Ruby Woo, and the second one happens to be from Wet n Wild in the shade Missy and Fierce. So both of these are very good, but I'm going to go with the MAC one. But if anybody is interested, you could also try this. This is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in the shade Missy and Fierce, and it's a beautiful red color. Like, it's amazing. If anything has to come close to Ruby Woo, it has to be this. So I'm going to first line my lips with the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner. Does this have a shade? It has a shade. I know this has a shade, but I'm not sure what shade it is right now. Yeah, the shade's name is Red the Scene. I'm going to line my lips, and then I'm going to fill it in with my Ruby Woo. So here's the finished look. I just did my hair. I just did a little bit over here and over here. I got these earrings on. These are from Swarovski. And I got my falsies on because you really want your eyes to be dramatic, right? You want to look into each other's eyes and, you know. So your eyes need to grab the attention. So I hope you like this look, and I hope you recreate it for Valentine's night. I hope you all have a wonderful Valentine's day, night, the entire, whatever. And I hope you go out on dates with whoever you love, whether it's your best friend or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your spouse or somebody special, or absolutely anybody. It's a day to celebrate love. And it's a day to look good. I mean, you don't need a reason for either, right? You don't need a reason to celebrate love, nor to look good. So give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and keep spreading the love. Happy Valentine's Day.